Well, this was the first moment of truth after the campaigning, some of the hustings, all of the launches. And of course, he was in pole position, and no surprise, after a lot of whipping, so encouragement, if you will, Boris Johnson comes out in first position, overwhelmingly, with 114 votes. He's the former Foreign Secretary, the former Mayor of London, and of course, one of the two prominent leaders of the Brexit or EU referendum campaign in favour of Brexit 3 years ago. Far behind, in second place, and I think he'd be disappointed with that, is the Foreign Secretary, Jeremy Hunt, with 43. Michael Gove, after the torrid week that he's had, dogged by these accusations of having snorted cocaine, despite that, he comes in third position with 37 votes. He, of course, is the Environment Secretary. I think he will be relieved to have got that number, also to have got through. Dominic Raab, the former Brexit Secretary, he's got 27. Sajid Javid, who is the Interior Minister, the Home Secretary, got 23. Matt Hancock, 20. Rory Stewart, 19. And he will be also relieved to have made it through. But as you said, out are Andrea Leadsom, the former leader of the House of Commons, Mark Harper, the former Chief Whip, and Esther McVey, a former journalist, actually, and former Work and Pensions Secretary. So now the attention, I should say also importantly, that all 313 Conservative MPs voted. There were no spoilt ballots and none were rejected. That's not terribly surprising. But of course, the attention will now move particularly to Tuesday, where instead of having 17 votes, what will be required is actually 32. So that bar gets higher. But the momentum will be interesting over the weekend with political interviews, political programmes. And will some of those seven actually choose to rally behind Boris Johnson? What is really wanted, I gather, by the parliamentary party is not a coronation, as 3 years ago, of Theresa May. They want a proper contest so that these potential future Tory leaders and Prime Minister can actually be tested, not just on Brexit, which has been particularly true in this lead-up of this vote, but now in the coming weeks, tested by Conservative MPs and by the public, actually.